1. Central Processing Unit, CPU. The CPU determines how fast your computer can think. What it does, it handles every click, every calculation, and every command. It dictates how quickly a complex video can be exported, how many layers a design project can have without lag, and how fast your operating system boots up. Impact: a powerful CPU allows you to run heavy software, like video editors or code compilers, simultaneously without the system freezing. 2. Graphics Processing Unit, GPU. The GPU is dedicated to drawing every pixel on your screen. What it does, it processes the complex math required for 3D rendering, high-definition video playback, and modern gaming. It also assists the CPU in tasks like color grading or applying filters to high-resolution images. Impact: without a strong GPU, 4K videos may stutter, and 3D modeling or gaming will feel like a slideshow rather than a smooth experience. 3. Random Access Memory, RAM. RAM is the active workspace of your laptop. What it does, it stores the data for everything currently open, your browser tabs, your active design files, and your background apps. Impact: more RAM, 16 GB or 32 GB, allows you to switch between dozens of browser tabs and professional software suites instantly. 4. Solid-State Drive, SSD. The SSD is your long-term library. What it does, it holds your files even when the power is off. It reduces the time you spend waiting for a 2 GB file to save or for a large application to launch. 5. The Cooling System. This is the guardian of your performance. What it does, it uses copper heat pipes and high-speed fans to pull heat away from the CPU and GPU. Impact: if a laptop gets too hot, it performs thermal throttling, where it intentionally slows down the CPU to prevent damage. 6. Motherboard. The motherboard is the traffic controller. What it does, it routes electricity and data signals between every part we talked about until now and for the next components. It also houses the ports, USB-C, HDMI, you use to connect external monitors, cameras, or drives. Impact: it determines the limits of your connectivity, such as how many external 4K displays you can plug in at once. 7. Display Panel. The screen is your primary window into your work. What it does, it translates digital code into light and color. Impact: for visual work, a high-quality screen ensures that the colors you see on your laptop are the same colors others will see on their devices. 8. Battery. The battery is your source of mobility. What it does, it stores chemical energy and converts it into electrical power. Impact: a higher capacity battery, measured in watt, combined with an efficient CPU allows you to work from a cafe or a park for a full day without needing to hunt for an outlet. 9. Camera. The laptop camera, or webcam, is a highly specialized piece of hardware because it has to be incredibly thin to fit into the screen bezel. Here is what the camera components do. 1. The lens, the eye. The lens is a small piece of glass or plastic that sits at the very front. What it does, it gathers light from the room and focuses it onto the sensor inside. 2. The image sensor, the retina. Behind the lens is a grid of light-sensitive pixels. What it does, it converts the light hitting it into electrical signals. Resolution: you'll usually see these rated as 720p, HD, or 1080p, Full HD. 720p, good for basic calls but can look grainy in low light. 1080p. Much sharper, capturing more detail in your face and background. 3. Image Signal Processor, ISP. This is the brain of the camera, often built into the laptop's main CPU. What it does, it takes the raw data from the sensor and cleans it up. It handles white balance, making sure your skin tone doesn't look too blue or too orange. Noise reduction, smoothing out the fuzziness you see when you're in a dark room. Auto exposure. Adjusting the brightness so your face isn't too dark if there's a window behind you.